Hey guys, Folded Legs here. Welcome back to the channel. Before we jump into today's video, do me a quick favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a new upload. It only takes a second, but it helps us grow and keeps the community strong. Plus, it lets me know you're enjoying the content so I can keep bringing you even more. Alright, let's get started. Intro. Welcome to the chaos. Hey guys, Folded Legs here, reporting live from the battlefield that is my computer. If you're wondering why today's video is a little different, it's because I've spent the entire week trying to recover almost 1 terabyte of lost files. Yes, terabyte, with a T, like too much pain for one human being. And the worst part? My PC is so old at this point, every time I open a folder, I'm pretty sure it sees the light at the end of the tunnel. I click something and it sounds like it's writing its last will and testament. I swear if this machine had a face, it would look at me and whisper, "Let me go." But I can't let it go yet, not until my new PC arrives. So here I am, running my entire career on a computer being held together by hope, caffeine, and maybe 2 functional pixels. Meanwhile, I'm trying to rebuild everything I lost and pretend like I didn't fall earlier this week and almost end up in a boss fight with the floor. Today's video is basically me being real with you. There's chaos, there's stress, and there's definitely suffering. But there's also progress, growth, and a stubborn refusal to quit. Because if there's one thing life has taught me, rolling through the world on wheels, it's that you adapt. You push forward and you don't let the ramps win. So buckle up, grab a snack, and welcome to the behind-the-scenes disaster arc of Folded Legs. The rebuild saga, let's get into it. Section 1, the Great Data Funeral. Alright, so this week really said, hey Folded Legs, what if we just ruin your entire workflow for fun? My computer looked at me, I looked at it, and then it decided to commit digital homicide. Almost 1 terabyte, 1 whole terabyte, gone, vanished, evaporated like my last 3 brain cells during tax season. We're talking scripts, drafts, story outlines, Karg lore, emotional notes, jokes I swore were hilarious, all of it. Deleted so fast, I genuinely thought I hallucinated my own career. I just sat there in my chair like, so this is what emotional damage looks like in 4K. And listen, I'm disabled. I'm tired. I'm running on caffeine and spite. I do not have the energy to wrestle a dying computer that sounds like it's choking on dust and betrayal. Every time I try to open a folder, it wheezes like, please, in me. No, absolutely not. You don't get to die before I do my Saturday video. We fight at dawn. So I spent my entire morning digging through corrupted files, like a raccoon looking for treasure in a dumpster, just rolling around in chaos, clicking things that don't open, watching the screen freeze and unfreeze like it's having commitment issues. At one point, the system crashed and I swear I reached a new level of out-of-body experience. I saw myself floating above the chair like, damn, she's trying so hard. And for what? But look, the good news is I recovered enough files to keep the last light of Karg alive. Barely. She's limping, but she's breathing. And my new PC is on the way, which means soon, no more jump scare crashes, no more blue screen heart attacks, no more waking up to find my computer eating my homework like a bored goat. I just have to survive this last stretch. Me, my wheelchair, my half-asleep brain, and this demon-possessed computer. We're all in this together. Section 2, the mini-boss called my PC. So here's the part where things got hilariously tragic. My current computer is acting like a final boss, even though it's literally on 1 HP. Every time I try to open a folder, It screams in binary. Every time I save a file, it wheezes like it's trying to manifest a hospital bed. At this point, I'm convinced the fans are just coping mechanisms. And yeah, I know, folded legs, why don't you just wait for your new PC? Because I'm stubborn, because chaos is my brand, and because apparently I love making my life harder than a gravel ramp in the rain. So there I am, sitting in my chair, trying to salvage what files I can, while my computer is genuinely trying to ascend to heaven. I click a single document and it freezes like, hey, maybe I needed a break too. Bro, no. You don't get to take self-care days when you're holding my entire career hostage. But here's the part I didn't expect. Even through all this chaos, the dying PC, the missing terabyte, the fall I took earlier this week, yes, I'm still sore. Gravity is undefeated. You guys kept showing up. With comments, with love, with patience, with actual belief in me, that still blows my mind. Because for the longest time, I truly thought I didn't have a voice. Not one people wanted to hear anyway. And then I became a VTuber, and suddenly that voice became real because of you. You're the ones who made it matter. So yeah, I'm rebuilding files like a mad scientist on a caffeine drip, waiting for my new PC to arrive like it's the second coming of Christ. But I'm doing it with something I didn't always have. A community that actually gives a damn. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. And thank you for reminding me that even when everything breaks, I don't have to. Section 3, learning how to sound like myself again. Somewhere in the middle of rebuilding files and bullying my dying computer into opening a single text document, I realized something embarrassing. I've been getting better at writing, like noticeably better, but I was also slowly turning into a robot. Not a cool mech suit robot either. More like a Roomba that keeps getting stuck under the couch. And the weirdest part, I stopped talking about my disability. Not because I was hiding it. You guys know that's part of me. But because I think I got so caught up in being professional and structured that I forgot the whole point of the voice. I've been building. My disability isn't a weakness. It's my armor. It's the lens I see the world through. It's the reason I don't give up. Even when I roll straight into a wall and pretend it was intentional, I've always said, just because you have a disability doesn't mean it's over. But I wasn't living that in my writing, and realizing that stung a bit, but in a necessary way. Like a character arc unlock. But here's the cool part. Even while I've been wrestling with that, I'm improving. Every day, I'm learning how to balance emotion with chaos, humor with heart, structure with honesty. I'm learning how to be real without losing the gremlin energy. I'm learning how to write like me instead of a template. And I'm doing all of that while juggling 3 major projects like a circus clown on wheels. My short story, The Last Light of Karg. My anime reviews. My Attack on Titan deep dives. And because I apparently didn't have enough chaos in my life, I'm also planning to start a Minecraft server for my community. Not a big one, not yet, but a place where we can hang out, build dumb things, probably fall into lava, and laugh about it together while I pretend I know how to run a server. The future is messy, but it's exciting. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm actually growing into my own voice, wheelchair, chaos, disability armor, and all. This is where we are right now, somewhere between recovery mode and creative mode. And honestly, begging my computer not to crash again mode, I'm rebuilding everything I lost. And somehow it's making me feel more like myself again. The chaos didn't stop me. It just punched me in the face and reminded me why I keep going. Losing almost a terabyte of work hurt, but it did not break me. My dying computer tried its best, but I'm still here. Falls, stress, exhaustion. All of it showed me what actually matters. I'm growing. I'm improving. I'm building something real. And I want to say thank you. You supported me when everything fell apart. You reminded me that I have a voice I didn't think I deserved for a long time. But you're here. You show up. You care. And that means everything. My new PC is on the way. My projects are still moving. And this channel is only getting stronger. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being the kind of community creators dream about. If you made it this far, type reborn in the comments. Folded legs, rolling out,